If you wondered when the 2024 Republican primary was going to get a little more spicy, it's time. Even with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis still undeclared, a super PAC backing DeSantis is releasing a new attack ad against former President Trump.
Donald Trump is being attacked by a Democrat prosecutor in New York. So why is he spending millions attacking the Republican governor of Florida? Trump's stealing pages from the Biden-Pelosi playbook, repeating lies about Social Security. Here's the truth from Governor Ron DeSantis.
We're not going to mess with Social Security.
Okay, Niall Stanage, White House columnist for The Hill. Niall, this ad comes as a PAC tied to Mr. Trump is poking fun at DeSantis and his eating habits. Let's watch.
Ron DeSantis loves sticking his fingers where they don't belong. And we're not just talking about pudding. DeSantis has his dirty fingers all over senior entitlements. Tell Ron DeSantis to keep his pudding fingers off our money.
Well, that's an impression. Pudding immediately makes me think of Bill Cosby, but that's a whole nother ball of wax. Former President Trump leads in these polls now, so why is he even wasting his breath on DeSantis?
Because DeSantis is the person who has the most chance of beating him. The chances of someone beating the former president really begins and ends with Ron DeSantis at this point. That's why we're having these attacks. The pudding fingers ad certainly got people talking, and now...
and vomiting.
You don't love the pudding fingers ad, Adrienne?
No, I don't love the pudding fingers. No, I don't love the pudding fingers. That was more like Mrs. Doubtfire than Irish.
You've made me English rather than Irish there, I think, Adrienne, but not to worry.
I can't be you, Niall. I can't be you. With these attack ads, is the Florida governor for sure an in? Are we just waiting for him to make it official?
Yes, we are. There is really no significant doubt that Ron DeSantis is running at this point. He's doing everything that a candidate would do. He's not doing anything that he would be the case if he were not running. He's staffing up. His super PACs are running these ads. He's going to the early voting states. He's basically in. He just hasn't said that yet.
Okay, so let's talk about who's in and who's out as we wait for DeSantis' official word. We've got former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo saying now he's out. Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, who was rumored to be in, has reportedly tapped the brakes on a 2024 bid. So, I mean, does that give people like Tim Scott or Nikki Haley even more of a chance? Or are they still so far down the list that it's like, well, good shot. Good try, buddy.
It is a little bit good try medal for participation at this point. I mean, those Tim Scott and Nikki Haley have not got out of single digits, nor has former Vice President Pence. So it is a Trump-DeSantis race, or appears to be at this stage. But, we have seen in previous election cycles, Adrienne, candidates can come out of nowhere. They suddenly catch the public imagination and can get propelled forward. But to answer your question, smaller field, yes, but still Trump-DeSantis, the big two.
And so what's going on with Democrats? There's a poll just confirming what we've been saying all this time, is that more than half of Democrats and Democratic-leaning independents want somebody other than Biden. I mean, clearly, this is obvious, but we have Marianne Williamson and I want to say Kennedy, and that's it.
Exactly, that is it, and neither of those candidates, with all due respect to them, have any real chance of seizing the Democratic nomination from an incumbent president. But I think the central point here, which you just made, is that there is, even when you talk to Democrats here in Washington, this kind of creeping dread about whether President Biden can really get re-elected again. They think his chances against former President Trump might be okay, but if it is a Republican nominee who really puts that generational divide in a stark relief, there are real worries even among Democrats about President Biden's chances.
Well, maybe he needs to get to pudding.
Pudding helps anyone, Adrienne. I'm pro-pudding.
Make it stop.
I'm just like, I can't believe this is where we're going with politics. It's a filthy ad. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.